Hello and hi to all of my nieces and my nephews, my cousins, and all of you that are related and kin to our family. Uh, as a member of our family, some of you know me as Paul, some of you know me as Uncle Paul, some of you know me as Cousin Paul, and some of you even know me as Pastor Paul. And as a part and a member of our family, I want all of our children to have three things in our family. Number one, I want them to have a personal relationship with God. Number two, I want all of the children in our family to get all the education they can from school. And number three, I would like to see our family work together and to build what is called a family business. A family business or family enterprise, a family ministry, or family organization. Over the years, God has blessed me to become knowledgeable in three areas of broadcasting: TV, which is television, radio, and internet. And so over the years, I have found myself spend a lot of money on equipment for television, for TV, for radio, for internet, for churches over the years. And what I decided to do was from now on, everything that I buy concerning equipment or broadcasting for TV, radio, internet, I am going to keep it in the family. I'm going to keep it in the family so our family will be able to use this equipment as well as our access to TV stations, radio stations, and to the internet. So now our family, which includes all of us, own our own broadcasting network for television, TV, radio, and internet. We even have our own personal local channel just for our family. And then we have our own cable show on Xfinity and AT&T. And so one day I would like for us to own our own TV studio. So I'm asking us in the family that will to work together as a family to build a family business in broadcasting for TV and television, for radio, and for internet. So this is the start and beginning of our family broadcasting network, our studio. This is our equipment already set up, ready to go. We want to start bringing people in and training them on the equipment. And from this training, then we can go into the TV stations, into the radio stations, and also onto internet. So we have a good start with equipment, the programming, as well as the computer programs. Again, we have access to all the internet. We have our own Roku channel. We have our own station channel, actually, uh, for what is it called? Xfinity, as well as AT&T. We have our own websites with S. We have our own Facebook, our own YouTube, our own Instagram. Just every aspect of broadcasting, our family business, broadcasting business, has access to, as well as moving into the future. Because of the knowledge and understanding and access that our family now has in broadcasting for TV, television, radio, and internet, we now have accessibility to the TV stations, to go into the stations, TV stations, and learn how to operate the equipment and learn how to broadcast things over the television. We now have access to radio stations to go in and broadcast over the radio stations. And we also have access to the internet. As I said before, our family now owns our own local channel, and we have a cable network on AT&T and Xfinity, but we also have our own access to Facebook, to YouTube, to Instagram, as well as our own website. And so we want to take this time for our family to work together to build this family business in broadcasting. And we have equipment, as I said before, that will go anything that I purchase from now on, whether it's equipment, cameras, lights, programming, computers, whatever it might be, will all go toward and be owned by our family business in broadcasting. Now, before, just to give you an idea, before we have some equipment that are available here already for us to get started. And before, in the past, when we needed to do some broadcasting on a TV, we would get in our car and go down to the TV station and go in the station, and then they would do certain things to get us ready, and then they would turn on the cameras and they say action, okay, and we would go. And so then we would start. Now let me just give you an idea on the capability that we have right now, the equipment that we have right now, the access that we have right now as a family business in broadcasting. One of the programs that we're going to be using, we'll be using many programs, but one of the programs that we'll be using will enable us to do this. We can bring up what is called a virtual TV station or studio or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a story. I'm going to make a film, or I'm going to make a video clip. I'm going to make a YouTube. I'm going to make something that we can show and broadcast so everybody else can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a story. So since I'm going to do the story, then in our studio, what I'm going to do is the person that is going to do the talking or the information, okay, and that's me right there. I'm talking now, that's live. You can see me live right now as I'm talking to you also. And this is a story that I want to do on. I want to do a story on recently one of our family members was blessed and achieved to reach a certain level in her life, and this is what she was able to do. Okay, y'all know who that is. And so you can see I'm right here in our studio, television studio, and we are able to do this, and we can make a video clip, or we can make a DVD, or we can make whatever we want to do as far as a movie or whatever on anything that we want to do. So that's our ability to do this type of work in our own family studio and network and broadcasting for our family. Okay, I now want to share with you partly what this family business is all about. Some of you, if not most of you, were not born when my dad was alive, which is your grandfather, which is your uncle or whoever you might be kin to you, that he had two important things in his life that was important. Number one, it was about helping other people. And number two, it was about telling other people about God. Now, in his desire to tell other people about God, he didn't have the tools and the equipment and the internet and the television and the radio, everything that we have today. So what we want to do today to build our family business is really to continue on with our dad, our grandfather, our uncle, what he started in broadcasting. And so we want to continue on with that today by having our own broadcasting network for TV, television, for radio, and for internet. And we want all of our family members, especially our children, to be a part of it, to build it so it could grow, so it could be what God wants it to be. Also, it will also give us an opportunity that if you are part of this family project or part of this family business, it can also help you in other areas that you might be into. So you might do this on the side, the broadcasting, the TV, the radio, the internet. You might do it on a regular basis. You might do it part-time. You might do it. It might even help you if you want to do your own business, start your own business later on in life. And with the broadcasting can help you do that also, as well as I said before, give you access to TV stations, to radio stations, and the internet, just everything that's available out there is what we want to use to work together as a family and build a family business in broadcasting, in TV, television, radio, and in the internet. Thank you so much.